Hello, everyone, and welcome back. So, today we're doing our little recap of our doll hunting. Most of it is honestly going to be online shopping. I have just been too busy to actually go in stores and actually look for stuff. And honestly, there's not been like too much actually really been released. Like, biggest releases, I feel like have come from Bratz. As you can see, like, they had a sale, Outpay sale, and they had a lot of new releases. It was very overwhelming. And I've noticed that, especially with Maya now, they always get Sasha, while other places like Target don't get Sasha at all. So that was very interesting. And the prices are very different as well. And with the sale, they're like $36 for these new Pixie dolls. I was like, oh, I do want them, but at the same time, that is a lot of money to fork out for a whole couple collections of like the gymnastics, like the racer dolls, the gym dolls, and then the pixies. I was like, yeah, that's gonna be a lot of money. And I think I actually ended up calculating it. I think it was like around $1,000 for that line. And I was like, yeah, I'm good. But that's like the new releases for the Bratz though, and there's a lot, which is actually surprising because I really didn't think Maya was gonna get many Bratz moving forward. To be honest, I really don't feel like they really sell too much Bratz compared to like Monster High. And honestly, nothing really too new on Monster High as well. They've got that new Claudine Hollywood doll. I've already seen her at TK Maxx for $29, and I should have picked her up, but I did not. I do regret not picking her up. But Monster High, yeah, it's pretty much similar, to be honest. Nothing really different has really changed in Monster High. Rainbow High. Now, I don't know how I feel about these new dolls, to be honest. I have started kind of selling off some of my Rainbow High dolls already, mainly Series 1 and Series 2. I've already started kind of selling. I just don't know. I feel like Rainbow High just for me is not the same as it used to be, and it doesn't really interest me as much. I think some of the dolls are really nice to look at, but I need space, and they're the things that I have a lot of, and I'm realizing that I prefer Monster High, and Rainbow High is just kind of there for me at the moment. So I've already kind of started getting rid of some of my Rainbow High dolls. But yeah, the new ones are cute, I guess, but I wouldn't pick these up. Like the slime dolls, I would not pick up myself unless they were really cheap or I found them like the op shop or something. I would maybe pick them up, but not for $50. No. But these cradles are really nice. I like the doll with the curly hair. She's really pretty. But other than that, nothing too interesting for me with Rainbow High. And then you got Barbie, and of course you got the new Barbie movie dolls. They don't interest me at all, unfortunately. And for the price tag as well, yeah, no, I'm good. They're nice though, but for that price, I'm not that interested in them, unfortunately. But with Barbie, there's really not been too much changes with what's been new with Maya as well. It's all pretty much the same clearance items. Nothing's really moved. We will get into that because my city, Maya Melbourne, they have so many Mycene dolls and Poison Ivy dolls still. I don't know how they do, but they just have so much of them, and it's absolutely crazy. But yeah, nothing's really changed with Maya, except the Bratz dolls, really. Next, we have the LOL Powerpuff dolls. I like them, but I don't like their eyes. I think they're well designed. I think their clothing's quite nice. I think their hair's quite nice. all around, they're really nice design dolls. It's just their eyes are really creepy looking. I don't like the eyes. Like, if it was like regular LOL Surprise doll eyes, it'd be fine. But I feel like Bubbles is probably the worst one. I feel like out of all of them. But I do like the actual designs of these dolls. Next up is Kmart. Now, I normally go to Kmart for Monster High normally, not really for other doll lines. So Kmart really already has the Fearbook, Abby, and Venus already on clearance. I swear these came out just a couple weeks ago. So I don't know why they're already on clearance, because they took a very long time for the first wave of Fearbook dolls to go on sale. But mind you, they were $49, and I feel like they were not moving. Because even currently now, there's no movement on them. They're still fully stocked. Even for them being $39, they're still fully stocked. You have the Hollywood dolls. I have seen all three of them in person. I'm just waiting for them to go on sale, but I have not picked them up yet. I do really want Kate Noir. And Frankie. Claudine, I probably get a TK Maxx, so she's already TK Maxx, surprisingly. Now on to Target. So Target as well got the new Bratz as well in stock. I have surprisingly not really seen them fully stocked at my local Targets. They do have like the new Pixies, the sports dolls. They do have Sasha in sports. I actually do want the Sasha. They have Roxy as well in the fashion Pixies, which Maya does not have. Maya has Sasha instead. I have not seen Roxy. Like, I swear, even though I work around and travel, I surprised I just don't see all these dolls. And I really think it's because I just really don't do doll shopping in person anymore. I really just do it online. And they also have the Garden Secrets for only $24 for Jackie Laura. Don't think Twyla is $24 yet. I love this doll actually. She's my favorites. I think I have three of her. I really like this doll. This doll is really solid. For like any Monster High fan, that doll is really solid for G3. And then they have the little potions for $7 as well. Not many stores have them, but some do. I probably will consider getting them, but I know that I probably won't use them. That's the issue. Now on to EB Games. So they had a sale on like just like random items throughout the store, and one of them was a Poison Ivy Barbie. They had some other dolls as well, but a lot of it was sold out by the time I got access to it. I think I did it right before they finished, so I think around 9 o'clock at night, and I think they finished around 12. So everything was mostly sold out when I had a look. But they had some Poison Ivies for click and collect and delivery, so I did some of those. And she was only $35, and she's still $70 at Maya still, so that was a bargain. And I think I got about two of her. And then they had the Wicked dolls, the Alphabet and Glinda deluxe dolls for $35. Now, they were sold out, unfortunately, so I could not grab them. If they were still in stock, I would have grabbed them, because they're still around like $70 in store. But I know they're kind of getting rid of them still, but they're still quite expensive. So I'm waiting out still to get them. But $35 is a pretty good deal on them. Then they had this Barbie Ken collector one. I was like, you know what? He's $65. Why not? And surprisingly, he actually came in his little outer packaging delivery box. And here he is in all his glory. He is really pretty. For $65, he's actually really nice. I don't think I would have paid more than $65 for him though, but I really do like him though. He's actually really nice. And then they had the Wednesday Addams Monster High doll, $55. Honestly, a pretty good deal as well if you could get her. Unfortunately, she's out of stock as well, so I didn't grab her. But if she was, I probably would have grabbed it as well, but it wasn't much of a big deal as the holiday Cleo. She was only $15. Only $15. I would have snagged those up straight away if I saw that. Like, that is so cheap for a Monster High doll these days. $15. And then randomly I was just on Amazon and they had the all three of the Clueless Bratz dolls for about like 117 each, and I grabbed all three of those. Mind you, free postage. So I'm really glad I got those. They're actually really cheap compared to what they were on the Bratz website. Because I did not think I was going to get these. Because even though I got them, they were in stock and everything on the Bratz website, the postage was so bad on those that I was like, yeah, no, I'm kind of turned off from buying them now. So hopefully this keeps continuing where the Bratz.com dolls will hopefully move to being more on Amazon as well, because the postage for Australia is ridiculous. I understand that like it is expensive to do shipping, but the postage was more than the actual doll. So I was like, you know what? I'm good. And I didn't grab them from Batch website, so I really didn't think I was actually going to get them. But I'm happy Amazon did have them, so that was something I did buy. So I was just working, and I went to Maya real quick on my break, and they had a Corpse Bride doll there. And I didn't know Maya was actually going to get these, but they are. And she was 125, and I grabbed her straight away. And here comes the most expensive item that I have purchased recently. I purchased a Sakura Miku Dolphy Dream. Now, this doll was roughly about 2 grand. She was really pricey, but this is a doll I've been wanting for a very long time now. And I love these dolls. I already have another Dolphy Dream, and they're very pricey, but they're really good quality. So finally, we have an update on the Monster High Drama Real Dolls. So Kmart finally got them for $49 each. So they have Laguna, Frankie, Cleo, Claudine, and Draculaura, all five of them. I missed out on the Monster High Creations website, so luckily they're at Kmart. Now, they have been hit or miss online as well. I've actually ordered them all online. Most of them actually got cancelled. Had to redo the order, got cancelled, but then they got shipped out. So it's been a massive hoo-ha. So I was like, you know what? I will just try and go in store and get them and see what I can do. But it's not been easy, and a lot of Kmart's don't actually have them. But I did find one, luckily, that actually had majority of them. And here we are. They had all of them except Frankie. Now, I noticed straight away that the ones they had kind of left were either damaged boxes, because all of them had damaged boxes in some sort of way. I don't know why, but they were all damaged. Laguna was really bad, so that's why she was left. But after I was finished filming and grabbed them all, a girl actually grabbed all four of them. So she grabbed all the rest of she grabbed like Laguna and Draculaura and stuff. So I didn't really have a chance to go back and be like, oh, I want Laguna, but oh well. I grabbed Cleo, Claudine, and Draculaura. I grabbed two Draculauras because she's my favorite out of the line, I feel like. And this is my first time actually seeing a Cupid in store. They had Draculaura as well behind her, but I did not grab her. But yeah, I was really surprised to actually see them at this Kmart. And then we got some Sailor Moon figures. They had them for about $15 each. I grabbed whatever I could. These were the only characters they had. So they had Sailor Venus in her school uniform in A and B. Don't know why they do that, but they do. Honestly, it makes more money, I reckon. But I grabbed her. I grabbed Sailor Mercury, Mars, and Jupiter in their dresses. Then I grabbed Mini Moon and Uranus in their Sailor Scout uniform. Honestly, pretty happy with this. This was actually a pretty good find online, so I'm happy that I grabbed these. And the last thing that I got recently was a Sailor V pull-up doll. I got her on eBay recently. I don't have her in person yet. But on eBay for about like 180 including postage. So she is secondhand, so we'll see what she looks like and what the condition is for her, because I reckon the pleather skirt, I don't know if the top's pleather, but anything that's kind of pleather will kind of peel, so I reckon that will probably start kind of peeling. Hopefully not, but that could be something to look for with her. But yeah, random find, and she was a pretty good price, so I grabbed her very quickly. But I really want to collect the pull-ups, but they're going to be very expensive. But I do want to prioritize these Sailor Moon Dolphy Dreams. I want them so bad. I know they're going to be about 2 grand each. I reckon altogether, it'll probably be at least $10,000, I reckon. That's a lot of money, I know, but they're so beautiful. And I really want to get them. I have two Dolphy Dreams now. I have Luca and I have Sakura Miku, and I love them so much. And I really want to get Cellar Scouts, but they're so expensive. When they first released, they were like at least 1,000, but now like over time they've kind of doubled. So hopefully I can get them cheapish, but it's really hard to get them when you're not really in Japan and overseas. So fingers crossed. Hopefully I can keep you guys updated on that. But for now, it will just be Monster High Dolls and Bratz and probably Labubus to be honest for the time being. But hopefully we can get some Sailor Scouts in my collection. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.